Here we go. Looking for the green. DD2 MAX Masters. Green flag in the air.
Here we go. Through turn number 1. Isambard hangs on to the lead. Gianluca Savaglio slots into P2 ahead of Brandon Kart. And look at the Matt Minarelli of the SAAS team. That is Antoine Lacharit up into a fantastic 4th position. Pernod is next. Lapolla. And what about Matt Taskinen? Matt Taskinen looking to the inside there, and then Albany gets the door slammed firmly in his face. Isambard leads, but it's game on. Savaglio with the bit between his teeth. Further back, here comes Brandon Kart. Savaglio defending on the early stages. Well, that's fine, Gianluca, as long as you're as quick, if not quicker, than the race leader.
We are in store for one heck of a battle if all of them can stay this close together, or even half as close over the next 15 and a half laps.
Oh, yes. The DD2 drivers, Rotax's Ultimate Class. There's Lucas Nanji in the number 408 HM propeller kart making a move. But Savaglio, well, he cannot give... and there's the Birrell of Taskinen, Pernod rather, sticking your nose at the inside of Lacharit. I'm so impressed by that grey and green SAAS kart. It's the only one here. It's the only one I've commentated on since, probably about 2006 or 2007, I have to say. And there goes Brandon Kart, elbows out. Thank you very much, Gianluca, for coming. I'm into P2.
First gap, an opportunity for Alan Isambard to break away. It also stacks him up. Opens the door for Nicholas Ambiato to send Lacharit through and down 3 total spots here. Big spend also sent behind him as Lacharit goes wide.
Now Gianluca Savaglio will be thinking, okay, Brandon, I've given you a lap. I can't see you closing in on the race leader, so hurry up or else I'm coming through. But Nicholas Ambiato makes that a moot point. The Chilean driver from SLA Karting having the P3 from the back of the grid.
Still an old dog learning new tricks, if you will, because it's new colors for him for the first time. He's going to take him by his teammate as he goes down the inside and through on Lucas Pernod. And Matt Taskinen now is into the top 5. At one point, he was as high as 2nd in the pre-final. Looked really good this morning. And yesterday, they couldn't seem to kind of break through that last bit to contend. He's going to get a little bit of a help now to focus forward as Lucas Nanji is bringing the fight to Lucas Pernod.
And we've lost the Polla again in the number 425.
Oh, there he goes.
Yeah, and now Brandon is going to tuck in. That didn't cost them too much time, but Isambard is probably now a 2nd up the road. So Brandon Kart needs now to just help his rival along. Don't try and repass. Just try and give him a little hurry up down the straight.
And we saw him do it in yesterday's pre-final when they were all really bringing the fight to him. If he does so again, the lap times will really begin to slow down. And 3rd, 4th, 5th, arguably 6th with Lucas Nanji, they could all get there. Let's see what he decides to do when they get down to turn 5 this time by here. He got a good launch out of 2. I think he doesn't need to go low, but he may feel like he wants to.
And of course, Ambiado has had an up and down weekend in terms of results. And here we go. Isambard doesn't need to fight Ambiado necessarily because he's not a championship threat. Don't forget, he finished last. Took last place points after exclusion in today's pre-final. Isambard's main rival is Brandon Kart, who is still behind him. Ambiado is somewhat spectacular and has a tendency to occasionally get involved in disputes with other drivers. Oh, Isambard there bouncing over the curb, coming out to turn number 5 and unsettles that Sony kart a little bit. And Brandon Kart inches closer. Mustache Mountain, Matt Taskinen on the heels of Brandon Kart. This final has been just as intense, just as exciting in different ways than the first 3 we had, because you've got 5 potential winners, all pushing the envelope. Here comes Taskinen. Let's not forget these drivers going faster than any of the other classes. So mistakes have bigger consequences for these drivers. Taskinen's on a mission and puts the Canadian into P3.
Again, not to surprise anyone, as the battle is on for 2nd. Alan Isambard to the inside. Something happened here. Here's Matt Taskinen. Big over-under, not gonna happen. Isambard parks the bus down low. Taskinen nearly got hooked behind him. The leader's headed to the S's. Final time, last corner. From last to first after a DQ in the pre-final, Nicholas Ambiato wins in DD2. And the run to the line, P3 to Taskinen by 100. Less than 1/100th over Brandon Carr for Matt Taskinen to get on the box. And we talk about the importance of every point mattering, especially in a close quarters class like this where positions are hard to come by.